Hey, what's up everybody? BDF 44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so I got everything I needed. 10-pound rice, 2 things of oatmeal, teriyaki chicken, grapes, everything you can think of. It's in my either my back pocket or my left hand in a bag. I decided not to stuff all of that in the backpack because for one, it didn't all fit. 2, that's just too damn heavy to have on my back, even if it were to. So yeah, man, I feel all right. I'm exhausted. I ain't gonna lie to you, physically exhausted. Determined to get home and then see how I feel about either shower, nap first, get up, work out, eat, or try to do the squat regimen as I always do when I first get in the house, for which I honestly don't even know if I got the energy for right now. I was halfway falling asleep on the bus and the train, to be honest. That's just how I'm feeling. What the hell just bit me? Had to have done it right now. But yeah, man, exhausted. Old man exhaustion too. This ain't nothing more than me being tired from all of the things that have gone on this week that I had to do physically. Push-ups, all these push-up regimens, all the hundreds that I've done this week. I think it's all just reaching ahead, and I probably would have otherwise stayed in the bed today in most situations, listening to your body. When it tells you you're as tired as I am, you probably sleep in the daytime, but I just forced it. I forced my way out. Plus, I run out of oatmeal anyway, so it wasn't about to be none of that. But yeah, did my same old Sunset Target trip. Of course, I left y'all some NBA videos walking from the train station, Hollywood and Vine, all the way there. Just trying to force myself to get the exercise that otherwise I need, man. That's it, because I know that even though I do my little hundreds and stuff like that, if I'm gonna eat teriyaki chicken and have these cheat meals, I gotta be walking. I gotta be doing a little more to keep my body up. So that's what I've been doing, man. Just maintaining the consistency necessary to feel good about what I'm doing. So definitely could use a nice long day nap, though. I tell you, probably more than I need a workout. Do I need a nap? So I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I get in that house. But yeah, for the time being, Super Bowl tomorrow, Chiefs versus 49ers. Of course, I'll be going for the 49ers since I grew up rooting for them to a degree. Wasn't necessarily rooting for them to get into the Super Bowl, but since they're here, might as well root for them. And that's how I feel about it. So I ain't going for the Chiefs. I ain't never liked the Chiefs like that. I ain't no Chiefs hater necessarily. Ain't like I'm a Raider fan, but I ain't like the Chiefs like that. So yeah, 49ers it is. But I don't expect the 49ers to win. I've seen this movie a million times in my life. 49ers get all the way to the Super Bowl, lose. So I don't see Tom Brady on the other side of the field there, which means Patrick Mahomes likely gonna get another ring. If I'm a betting man, Chiefs are gonna win. But McCaffrey in the Super Bowl, he's a very unstoppable force. You can count on San Francisco at least getting 14 points off of him alone. That you can count on. He's going to get in the end zone. There's certain things that you can count on in life. Death, taxes, and McCaffrey getting in the end zone. So I would be overly shocked if he doesn't get a Super Bowl touchdown or 2. Overly shocked. Only thing stopping him from getting in the end zone is injury. So that's what I'm telling y'all. He getting in there. But Mahomes is likely going to throw at least 3 touchdowns. At least. So it just comes down to which constant is going to be the one that over exceeds tomorrow. Which one overachieves rather is tomorrow. And my bet is Mahomes in the Super Bowl. That's my bet. Brock Purdy in the Super Bowl? I don't think so. He's not outdoing Patrick Mahomes. Not going to happen. So I told people when Mahomes signed that 10-year deal that he would probably walk away with about 4 or 5 Super Bowl rings. And the funny thing is, I don't think too many people doubted me. It wasn't like when I said that it sounded crazy. This dude is that good. He really is that good. And it seemed like his receiving core would be that good at the time. Problem is, the receiving core is not as good as it used to be, but he still has Kelsey. And that might be enough for the situation. You know, Raji Rice is serious. He's a real deal. I had him on my fantasy team in the second half of the year. He was one of the best pickups in fantasy. So that's enough. As long as they continue to sit, what's his name, old drops, forget his name, but the one they got from the Giants. They sent him home in the last game. It was like, yo, they definitely gonna win. So that's what I'm telling y'all, man. Hopefully the 49ers prove me wrong and get a Super Bowl for the era that they're in. But this is just Mahomes' time, man. And it's not gonna be too many times he gets to the Super Bowl and don't win it, in my humble opinion. Plus, you got the Kelsey. What's her name, man? What's that girl name? Everybody can't stand right now. She's about to drop an album. Everybody, what is her name? For whatever reason, I've been fortunate enough to have forgotten her name. I know most of you probably haven't. Taylor Swift. That whole thing. Yeah, he's winning the Super Bowl. So some stuff is not worth watching because you already know that. I ain't gonna say the fix is in, but I ain't saying the fix ain't in. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she's gonna walk away a Super Bowl loser. You heard me say she ain't walking away a Super Bowl. So that's that. That is the end of that. And for those who are betting on the 49ers, for your sake, I hope I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. I know I'm not. So that's really what that is, man. Yeah, man, I'm not a big NFL guy. I am not, but I definitely like fantasy football. This wasn't exactly the greatest year for me from fantasy football, but I do enjoy it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the game. I know most people will be watching it. I don't know if I'm going anywhere to watch it. If I watch it at the on the screen here at the hotel, I'll probably stay in. Unless somebody says, "Hey, something going on in my house," I might go to somebody's house. But as of right now, I have no plans of doing that. And as exhausted as I am, depending on how much rest I get today, I probably ain't gonna be up for moving around too much tomorrow. So that's just me talking from fatigue. I'll probably feel great tomorrow by the time that comes around. But nevertheless, I will be watching it. I'm certain I'll watch it. It's just where is the question. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I know my boys are trying to figure out if they want to try to go to some bar or something. I think one of them had it right when he said it's going to be hard to get a table of 5 at this late in the game. You would have had to already either reserve that or be ready to spend way more than you want to spend on beer and liquor and all that just to be able to reserve that spot. It ain't happening. So somebody's going to have to throw it at their house, and I don't know that any of those guys are up for that this year. So as of right now, I ain't got nowhere to go to see that as of yet. But something could change. My homegirl Kay asked me if I was watching the game. I told her, yeah. I don't know if she's throwing nothing or not, but at this point, I'm like, nah, I'll probably just watch in the hotel, man. So yeah, that's what it is. I got that doctor's appointment. I still haven't reserved my what do you call that? The ride over. I guess they have something available to people who are at my who go to my therapy building or whatever. Through their program, they offer free transportation. They pick you up and take you back, from what I understand, but I have not reserved that yet. Because to be honest with you, I don't necessarily want to go. I know I should go, and I know how hard it is to reserve an appointment with the doctors. But the problem is that my doctor is not who I'm going to be seeing. That's the part that frustrates me. I'm going to an alternate place that ain't even attached to my doctor, whoever she is, because she's on maternity leave. And so my thing is, I'm going to go to this person, pretend like they're my doctor, get them to check me out, and then probably have to set up another appointment with my doctor. It just feels like a lot. Especially since this place ain't nowhere near here. It's like probably like 2 hours away from where I am. So that ride is going to be, I got to get up at like 6 in the morning to go. I'm just pretty damn certain I'm going to reschedule that thing, or just cancel it altogether and then try to see when my doctor's going to be back from maternity leave or something of that nature. Because when I set this thing up a month and a half ago, I wasn't taking into account that I wouldn't want to go. But now that I'm here in this space, 3 days away from having to be there, I'm definitely certain I don't want to get up at any point in time this week at 5 in the morning to get there. I'm certain of that. As bad as I probably need to go to the doctor, and I do, I'm pretty damn certain I ain't going to go on Thursday. or whatever day that is, Tuesday is supposed to be, I'm pretty damn certain I ain't going. As of right now. Something could change. I might change my mind, or if I have some type of situation with my health, then I'll be like, all right, I'll change my mind. But right now, that thing is getting rescheduled as of right now. But it's Saturday, so I can't do that right now, but I will do it on Monday. At any rate, so that's where I'm at with that, man. Don't want to do it. Ain't interested in getting poked up. I gotta be there at 8:30 in the morning. I don't know why I even agreed to that. But yeah, it's giving blood and then having to go through the process of sitting there all day. It's a lot. I know it is. And then having somebody take me there and bring me back, it's not up for me. I'm not up for it. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't been up for this for the last 2 weeks. I've been thinking about it. I ain't up for it. So, just gotta reschedule that thing. Try to make it in the daytime. Try to make it so that I'm a bit more mentally prepared to do all that it takes to get my first checkup in over 20 years, honestly. It's been about 20 years, truthfully, maybe more. I think I was 18 or 19 years old when I went to my last checkup. I am going to be 40 this year. So, yeah, that's how long it's been. But I have seen a doctor since then because I broke my hand after that. So I had to see a doctor. But as far as just a regular checkup where they give you all your shots and all that, nah, I ain't done that in a long time. So, yeah, man, that's the truth. I ain't up for it. But it's definitely getting done this year. I'm doing that. It's just a matter of when and under what circumstances. So, yeah, man, that's how I feel right now. I'm gonna walk to the hotel and see if I feel like doing these squats, man. I honestly don't think this is gonna be the day where I do them, man. I'm pretty certain I'm chickening out on doing my squat regimen today too. Opting for a shower and some sleep. Get up and then eat and maybe do the workout before I eat when I wake up, like around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. But as of right now, the way I'm feeling, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna do it today. So yeah, man, just a whole lot of mental laziness, I think, is what I'm dealing with. But even more so, it's just physical fatigue. It really is, man. And I've worked out quite a bit this week. I incorporated some new chest exercises or shoulder exercises. They ain't really new. It's taking those 16-pound weights and then stretching my arms out to the side 30 times. Did about 4 or 5 sets of those over the last 4 days. So I think that's where the rest of my energy probably went, is incorporating something new into what it is I do. And so, yeah, man, I think that's what I'm actually tired about. But, you know, at any rate, still out here doing what I got to do, still carrying my suitcase, my backpack, which feels like it's heavy as a suitcase right now. But, you know, we do what we got to do, man. Ain't nobody going to do it for us. Not wealthy out here, ain't got no maids, so it gives me the humble responsibility of taking care of all of my own. And to a point, I feel privileged to do so to a degree, because I hear a lot of people who ain't used to doing their own thing, and I just know that they would crumble under these circumstances mentally. It wouldn't be up for none of the stuff that I am up for. And so that gives me a certain leg up on a lot of people in my own mind. But, you know, nevertheless, this ain't a competition. It's living. That's all it is. And I'm surviving, that's for sure. By the grace of God and family. And that's all I really need, to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say, man. I'm going to go in and make up my mind what I'm going to do. I appreciate all of you. BDF 44, thank y'all for watching. I'm out.